as a leader of this county, elected by the people with a lot of grace and a lot of humility, that we must move. And I've not made just that as a leader. I've made that as an academician, correct? Who have been interacting with media all my life. And I know how it works. And I know the foundations of it. And that is why when Moses Kuria was attacking the media, I felt like this is not right at some point of time. But looking into the reflections of some few days, it has taken me back to ask myself, okay, Moses must have been right. Citizen, for example, where Festus is working, throughout the elections period, they never reported anything good about Kenya Kwanza. They were reporting everything bad about Kenya Kwanza and everything good about Raila Odinga. When he took over government, if you look over the consistency of media reporting in Kenya Kwanza performance, for the last 1 year, they have never told us that the industrial parks are being done in 47 counties. They have not told us, as we celebrate devolution today, that the county governments do not owe the national government any money because the president has dispatched all the devolved funds, which has never happened before. I'm not saying that in the media. What we've just seen is that you haven't told us about the bumper harvest that's going to happen about the maize. Why can you also choose to report the country in a good way? So that we know that this is Africa and Africa must rise. We don't allow people to take their stories. Can the story of Africa be retold in a different way? At the GH Mamanda talked about a single story, and I invite you to go and read that one. A single story, the danger of a single story. Let me not say much. I just want to say we love you guys. I'm happy the reporter of KTN is asking this. I hope this time you write it rightly. The last time when I gave the press conference, you indicated in your writing that I have appointed the county secretary, Dr. Por, to be the chairman of the HADO committee. So let me clarify, because you are here, so that you can amend in your writing today, that the chairman of the committee is called Chona Keter and not Dr. Por. Thank you so much. Please, yeah? Yes? Please. Let's finish with the press. Abana, let's finish with the press. Because we have reached levels as a society where social media, where half-truths and truths run. For example, the media. And I'll ask you this in particular. We have been giving stories, right? The thematic concern in the media, and this is where I'm almost agreeing with Moses Kuria, that I'm a person as practicing in media. But the way we have been running the media stories on Kericho has been to focus that the money was lost. If I ask you today, that where is that money? In whose pocket are they? You have told me this EC has the money. Have you gone to his account and confirmed that that money is there? So what we must also ask the media of this country is that they must up their games. I suggest that we must relook into the curriculum of training in our universities. And I'm seeing this as a dawn in the university. That we have reached, for example, Nicholas here, the man of KTN here, writes that the county government has appointed Dr. Bor to be the county secretary. Unless you are a fool, what is the intention? The intention is to tell the public that the same person being investigated is the county secretary and to continue to whip emotions. So is that media? Yes. Is that media? Is that media? Did you look for me and ask me? I called you to come for a press conference. On a Friday, you ran away. So we had to get press from Bomet because you took off. Yeah? I'm very serious on this. Because we must also, if this fellow, for example, Nicholas, can write that Dr. Bor is the chairman of the committee formed by the government, then what is the media writing? No, I gave a press conference here, right? On that day. And I indicated Chona Keter. And Chona Keter and Dr. Bor are two names well apart. They are not even synonyms, they don't seem to meet anywhere. You know? So how? I mean...